Movies often show ninjas reacting to danger before it appears. An enemy moves behind them, and somehow the ninja already knows. No sound, no sight, just instinct. But is this real, or just another movie myth? To answer this, we need to understand what sensing really means. Humans do not have a supernatural sixth sense, but we do have multiple sensory systems working together at all times, often without conscious awareness. Real ninjas never relied on magic, they relied on awareness, training, and survival experience. The first and most important hidden sense is hearing. Even when you believe it is silent, the environment is full of sound, footsteps, fabric movement, breathing, changes in rhythm, and even the absence of expected noise. The human ear can detect extremely small differences in sound direction and timing, even if the brain does not consciously register them. Real ninjas train themselves to notice what others ignored. A shift in rhythm, a delayed echo, or a sudden silence could all signal danger. Silence itself was often the warning. The second factor is peripheral awareness and motion sensitivity. Humans can detect movement outside their direct line of sight using peripheral vision and subconscious motion processing. Even when you are not looking directly at something, your brain is constantly scanning for changes in the environment. Ninjas train themselves to trust these signals instead of dismissing them. That strange feeling that something moved nearby was not supernatural. It was pattern recognition happening faster than conscious thought. The third method involves vibration. Footsteps create vibrations that travel through floors, soil, and structures. Wooden buildings, traditional floors, and even stone transmit subtle movement. Trained individuals can feel these vibrations through their feet, legs, or hands. Historical ninjas often moved barefoot or wore thin footwear, increasing ground sensitivity. They were not sensing enemies with magic, they were physically feeling movement through the environment. Another overlooked factor is air movement. When a person moves nearby, they displace air. Clothing, body heat, and motion all affect airflow. Human skin can detect small changes in air pressure and temperature, especially on exposed areas like the neck or arms. This is why sudden movement behind you can feel uncomfortable before you hear anything. Your skin noticed the change first, and your brain reacted. Smell also played a role, even though most people underestimate it. Humans can detect foreign scents quickly when trained. Sweat, metal, smoke, oil, and unfamiliar materials can stand out in an environment. Ninjas trained to recognize what did not belong. A scent out of place suggested a presence out of place. This was not mystical, it was awareness sharpened through repetition. Many people call this intuition, but intuition is not magic. Intuition is the brain making rapid decisions based on stored experience. When something feels wrong, it is usually because your brain detected a mismatch between expectation and reality. Real ninjas lived in constant risk, which sharpened this ability. The more patterns you experience, the faster your brain reacts to subtle changes. Stress plays a critical role in sensing danger. Under stress, untrained people lose awareness. Tunnel vision increases, hearing narrows, and perception collapses. Trained individuals do the opposite. Ninjas practiced breathing control and mental discipline to remain calm under pressure. A calm nervous system processes more information. This is why ninjas appeared almost psychic. They were not faster, they were calmer. Expectation also shapes awareness. If you expect safety, your awareness drops. If you expect danger, your awareness rises. Ninjas always assumed danger was present. This mindset alone increased their detection ability compared to ordinary people who relaxed once they felt safe. So can a human sense someone behind them without seeing them? Sometimes, yes. In controlled environments, with low distraction and training, detection accuracy increases. But it is not guaranteed, and it is not supernatural. It is probability, awareness, and experience. Movies exaggerate this ability to make it look flawless, but real ninjas failed too. They misread signals and made mistakes, which is why they avoided unnecessary encounters. They did not rely on sensing enemies, they relied on avoiding detection entirely. The reason this myth feels so real is because everyone has experienced it at least once. That sudden feeling of being watched or the urge to turn around. Sometimes it is coincidence, and sometimes it is your brain detecting subtle cues. The difference between ordinary people and ninjas was training. Ninjas listen to these signals instead of ignoring them. So can ninjas sense enemies without seeing them, not through magic or superpowers? They used heightened awareness, calm control, and experience. The truth is less dramatic than movies, but far more impressive. If you enjoy real ninja psychology, human perception breakdowns, and myth-busting explanations, subscribe to FactCraft 102 and comment which ninja ability you want explored next.